Don't try this at home. We're not professionals.
Not by any means, but hopefully you can learn from our mistakes. Hey guys, and welcome back to House Renovations, Chapter 4. Let me quit jabbering and take you to our hostess with the mostest, the Ghost. Episode 4. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to House Renovations, Chapter 4, Episode 4. Now, like I said, today is the fun part. We get to do the pressure washing. But, let me quit jabbering, but first, I have a special message from the old man.
Hi, folks. I just want to take and throw out a little shout out to a few people that really encouraged me and give me the directions that I need to go and gave me examples of how to do these things. I wasn't one who was really into filming all this to put out to the public, but just to let you know, one of the biggest factors is that my son is really good behind the camera, does all the editing and all that, and he encourages me and guides me in ways to be more professional. I'm not professional in any means when it comes to doing this type of stuff, but I just wanted to let him know that I do care for him, I do love him to death, and that he gives me the drive and go to do the things I'm doing right now. And another person I'm going to give a shout out to is this guy. I wear this guy's hat all the time, and he showed me even if you're not a professional, you can still go for it and try to make a life out of what you want in life. And seeing where he started at and where he is now is a great encouragement. And that's Derek from Vice Grip Garage. And I don't follow anybody usually and promoting any of their stuff, so I'm just saying thank you, Derek, for being a guiding light for other people in the world that is not just in the industry of automobiles, but encouraging to go out and live their dreams in all different things. And again, I want to say thank you to my son.
First up on the docket was crawling through the basement to turn on the water for the pressure washer. Alright guys, so we don't have a typical setup. Don't mind the, cluttered basement, but up in here, see if I can turn on the light. There we go. Up in here is where our hose is connected, and it goes from there, that gray tube right there, all the way out there so we can hook up the water to the pressure washer. So the point of me going in that musty, dusty basement to turn on the water, and that we're not, obviously we haven't pressure washed anything yet, is for preventative maintenance. We want to make sure there's nothing in the hoses, there's nothing in the pressure washer, anything like that. So we're basically doing a flush. And what better way to flush the system by cleaning the lawn furniture? Now that the pressure washer system was flushed, the lawn furniture was clean, it was time to pressure wash the paint off the house. But first we had to decide which kind of tip to use. For those of us that aren't in the know, why do you keep swapping tips on that?
Because there's certain pressures that makes different pressures to fans. So I want to blow all the loose paint off. I can't use a light tip because it doesn't have enough pressure to pull that paint off. Instead of digging into the house and that with certain spots, you got to use a smaller pressure to keep from tearing up the wood, tearing up the siding and all that. So where we just rebuilt this side, all I had to do is blow the dirt off. On the old paint, I'm going to strip off all the chips and all that, and then we'll just go around and patch everything that needs to be patched.
Considering I wasn't confident enough nor knowledgeable enough to use the pressure washer on the siding, Dad took over. Okay guys, so the point of us pressure washing is to reveal spots that need to be fixed in the siding, to get as much paint up as we possibly can, because there are parts that are bubbling that you just peel off, but it's really not time nor cost effective to scrape everything, because if you scrape something and you make a bigger hole, then you got to fix that before you even remotely think about painting. So that's what Dad's doing right here, is he's going through along the gutters and making sure that whatever loose paint we can get up, we're going to get up. Time to watch the old man start pressure washing that wall. Little bit more of a close-up of the wall I just showed, but we're moving from this wall right over here. This one probably won't take as long, but we'll see. Alrighty guys, this wall is finished with the pressure washing. Up next, this big behemoth, which is going to be lots of fun. Remember how I said earlier that pressure washing can reveal certain spots that need to be fixed or patched up? Yeah, the old man had barely gotten above the first window on this wall, and you know what? I'll just show you. Remember how I said pressure washing will reveal spots that we need to actually fix in the siding? Case in point, Dad just stopped there because he was working on the gutters right above, and there you go. That shingle that needs to be fixed. Now back to your regularly scheduled pressure washing. And there is that wall finished, and I believe that's all we're going to today. Alright guys, and that's all the time we have for House Renovations Chapter 4, Episode 4. Now today I didn't help out much, but that's because I'm not quite confident with the pressure washer yet. We didn't get all the way around the house. We're still missing the front of the house, and we're also missing the back side and the very back. But we'll get to that in the next episode. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.